Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged: they cannot stand losing to each other. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's a really well-measured ball. Mazraoui. He's going to be disappointed with that. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think we'll see a lot of this guy, Eze. If he plays on the left, he loves to cut in on his stronger foot. But unlike a lot of wingers, he's happy to drop that bit deeper and dictate the play from central midfield too. I think it makes him a much better all-round player.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Saliba.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Well read, nice interception. Casemiro. And it's Ugarte. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui. Oh, it's a great ball here. He's having a go! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Eze. Now it's Trossard. Oh, that's fabulous. Calafiori gets into some space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ugarte, tidy with his distribution. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Saka. Deftly out wide. Now he's off and running. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Neither side yet able to find the net. Played out to the right. Ødegaard, out to the right. Timber has it out wide and in space. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Look at the space here! Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. He's looking wide, and it's Eze. And he's had it nicked away. Casemiro. Oh, easy pickings there. Not the most accurate pass. Matheus Cunha. He is through here!
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
That's a delicate... Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Looks to the other side.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Ugarte. Pass somewhat off target. That'll be a throw-in. Half an hour played now. Casemiro gets across and deals with it. He's in plenty of space here. And that is a little undercooked. And the counter is on. Calafiori. Trossard. Calafiori. Knocks it into space. Could try cutting inside here. And he's managed to get free. Hangs one in. Climbs up big! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Calafiori. Rice. And he's forced to go back. Ødegaard. And that's a throw-in. And it's with the keeper. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played out towards the right wing. Well-timed, excellent interception. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Trossard. Casemiro to Bruno Fernandes. And it's Casemiro. It's a pretty loose pass. Pressing high and with purpose. Diogo Dalot. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Played to Casemiro. It's a promising position. And it's Ugarte. Oh, good spread. This looks promising. Eze. Ødegaard. Trossard. Good ball, good take. He's picked his way through. Saka!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Up he goes! Not the best of contact, given it wasn't the easiest. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Ødegaard. Saliba. Looking for the run. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Ødegaard. Trossard. That's good running with the ball. And back to the goalkeeper. Oh, that's well spotted. Ødegaard. And it's Eze. Trossard. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's put paid to a promising move. He has a look up. Eze, spread out to the left. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely spread. Shot a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ugarte actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This is their second corner of the game. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Bruno Fernandes opts to play it back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Has crossed into... And the shot! Eze clears. Mazraoui. De Ligt. Now, can they get him all? Shot, surely! It's in!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
The goal scorer for Manchester United after 60 minutes is number 30, Šeško. The attendance for this
A
match
1-0
was
lead established.
60,179.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And it's Eze. Oh, that was vital.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Eze. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this?
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Looking to play him in. Rice.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
No, again, there's no way through. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And the pass is intercepted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That has not gone well. Calafiori gets a good foot in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. In with the challenge. Chooses to go cross-field. And that is as far as they're going to go. Martinez. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's got away. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Gabriel deals with that comfortably.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Ugarte. That is ended up in no man's land. Ugarte is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Niceties are not part of this.
Big chance! Oh, off the bar! Matheus Cunha. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Spread it left. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Trossard. Now this could be a chance. Chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 19.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
33, Calafiori.
He rises! And that could have brought them level.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Number 49, Luis Skelly. Number 23, Mikel Merino. Substitution.
Over to the left. And it's Merino. Now it's Martinelli. He has found the way through. Luis Skelly providing an outlet. And the shot! It's a goal! Arsenal are level. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's found a way through. Thinks about the shot. Looking for options for movement.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Takes a shot! Oh, crossbar! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 12.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now he's off and running. Gabriel.
There will be 3
White.
minutes added time.
Distributed tidily. Great vision. Ødegaard.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Menu. He's a sharp little ball here. deftly away. Taken back almost at once. He's tried one! Well, now in for the pieces! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Zirkzee.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very...
And that will be it. Manchester United can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Casemiro taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Manchester United really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.